Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, that you may observe everything that's written in it. One of the ways that we can demystify the Lord is through meditation, meditating on the word. Now, the first time I heard about meditation and meditating on the word, it sounded like a very strange concept, and it took me some time to really embrace meditation of the word. But over the last year, I've seen the benefit that meditating on the word of God can bring into our own lives. And here's how I can put it simply: meditating on the word is the place where you personalize the word of God to where it's not a general word, but it becomes your word. When you take that verse and you start thinking about it, and you start thinking how it applies to your life, and you start imagining how that verse can become life to you, and you start imagining how that word can make an impact over your life, the word comes alive. Now, when we say that the word of God is alive, and you read it on a Bible and you're like, I don't get how this word is alive. You know, the word comes alive when you meditate on the word. That's when the word speaks to you. That's when the word interacts with you. That's why you get to interact with the Lord. If you want to take your relationship with the Lord a step further, a little further, to where it becomes more real, the word of God becomes real, the Lord becomes real to you, then you have to meditate on the word. I would encourage you to meditate on the word. That is where you interact with the Lord. That is where the word now from the Bible becomes personalized to you. That's where now the word makes sense. That's where you see the word now applying to your life. That's where you see the application of the word. Psalms 19:14. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing to you. What are we meditating on? It's not really our own things, our own theories, our own desires. No, we should and we ought to be meditating on the word of God, on the precepts of the Lord. Psalms 119 verse 15. I meditate on your precepts. I consider your ways. Verse 48. I reach out for your commands, which I love, that I may meditate on your decrees. Verse 97. Oh, how I love your word. I meditate on it all day long. Verse 99. I have more insight than my teachers because I meditate on your word all day long. Verse 148. My eyes stay open during the watches of the night, late at night, staying awake, meditating on your precepts. As you can see, meditation on the word of God is something that we ought to be doing night and day, over and over. We shouldn't be meditating on our own problems. We shouldn't be meditating on the challenges. And meditation, what's meditation? Meditation is just dwelling on. Let us dwell in the word of God. Let us think about the word of God. Let us think about his precepts, his ways, his goodness. Let us meditate on the Lord. So if you want the Lord to be real to you, if you want the word of God to come alive for you, then meditate on the word of God.